Hello and welcome back to another devlog. I just reached 100 subscribers thanks to my recent tutorial I uploaded, and I would like to thank you all for watching it. And to the new subscribers, welcome aboard, make yourself comfortable, and let's get started with the new episode. So last episode, I added some sprites to the game and made the gameplay a little more appealing with some camera zooming. This episode, I'm going to work on the currency system for the game. I want the player to be able to earn ropes and spend them, and I want the earned ropes to be persistent between play sessions. Who knows, this might actually be quite easy to implement, in which case I'll do more this week, but for now, this is enough. Without further ado, let the episode begin. So the first thing I want to add is when the player finishes a round, their currently collected rope count should be added to the total. For this, I plan on making a little animation showing all the collected ropes quickly accumulating onto your total ropes. Then you'll have a good sense of how much progress you made in the round you just played. Okay, so here's the animation. It's not the best, but I think it'll do for now. So once Jim here dies, the end screen pops up and you see all the ropes you collected accumulate onto your total rope count. There's a bug right now where the current rope count isn't displayed properly, but that should be an easy fix and I'll get to that later. What I want to add now is when the bronze or silver ropes reach some threshold value, they overflow into the next tier up. So if you get, say, 10 bronze ropes, those ropes are removed and 1 silver rope is added. Then with 10 silver ropes, 1 gold rope is added. I want to do this since I currently have no use for silver and bronze ropes, and I feel like having them slowly building up to a gold rope is the best use for them until something better comes along. Anyway, I'll get to it, and once I'm done, I'll get back to you. So now when you die and you collected enough ropes, you'll see that the bronze and silver ropes that go over the 10 rope limit are overflowed to the next tier up. I also did a bit of balancing for the amount of ropes you get for successive ropes skipped. Before, it was that the first ropes you skipped was bronze, the second silver, and the third and every one after that was gold. Now I changed it to make the first 2 skipped ropes bronze, the next 2 silver, and every rope after that is gold. This is much more balanced in my opinion, but I'll have to see how this affects gameplay in the future when I playtest the end result. I might put something on itch when the game is playable, just to see what you guys think of it and to see if it's balanced enough. The next thing I want to add is the ability to purchase abilities. For this, I'm going to add the first bit of functionality to the shop menu. I'll add the total rope count to the corner of the screen and the amount of abilities the player has and the ability cost to the respective abilities. I'll get on this and be back shortly with the results. So now you see, the abilities all have a cost associated with them. You see the bounce pad costs 4 gold ropes, the slope ability costs 2 ropes, and the jetpack a whopping 10 gold ropes. This seems okay for now, but of course I'll have to see how this feels when I test it. You can also see there's the total amount of ropes the player has displayed in the corner, and if the player has enough gold ropes, they can click on an ability and add it to their collection. The cost is subtracted from the player's total rope count and the ability counter is incremented. The player can now use this ability in-game as many times as it says on the counter. Now that this is implemented, I feel that the game is lacking some form of progress. Considering that the only way the player can potentially see their progress is with the abilities and player cosmetics and maybe the stats, I need to add some sort of permanent upgrade to the player's base stats, making the player permanently more powerful for the cost of a few gold ropes. I'll add that in later episodes, I think, but for now, I need to focus on balancing the current abilities a bit more. So I tested the game a bit, and it turns out the abilities are a bit too expensive for the benefit they provide. I cut the price for each ability in half, and now they are a lot more accessible. I'll leave the real expensive stuff for the passive abilities, I guess. This is great. This feels like an early game experience right now. The gold ropes are challenging to come by for the time being, but with a little bit of work you'll be able to purchase passives that will really boost your gameplay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the shortish devlog today. I'm a little short on time with some important things coming up, but I'll try to still maintain a consistent upload schedule regardless. With that said, subscribe if you want to see more of my content, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.